Dade County street nigga, I'ma hold it down. 5120 each one I break down. Supply my whole hood, visions to supply the town. I'm talking about Palm Beach, Broward County, back down south. Vato get them pounds. JG Wentworth, I need that money now. Same day we get them in, same day we move them out.
Yeah. What's really happening in Miami? What they do? Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy OG Gigavelli with another one for y'all, man. I've been telling y'all that I was gonna start bringing y'all some true crime, stories from out of Miami, right? And I was gonna make it around to a lot of the real stories that you may or may not heard about, man. Tonight, I got one for you, right? Straight out the Poker Bean Projects. You know what I'm saying? I got this cat right here. I really like the streets of Miami. I already know who this man is, right? When I want to say that he's a real one, but I also want to say he's a legend, right? And when I say a legend, I mean you done made it through some shit. You know what I'm saying? You done been through some shit. You know what I mean? And now you got something to offer the people, man. That's what all about these stories that I'm gonna be doing. And I got the opportunity to sit down with one of the real ones out the Poker Bean. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. That boy Antman. What's up, Antman? Come on in. What they do?
Well, what they do, bro?
Man, you know what it is, bro. Good to see you, boy. Finally got to do. Have a seat, bro. Have a seat. So, I already let the people know where you're from, right? Hey, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't expecting this one, man, but it was a long time coming, man. You know.
Right.
Let them know, the Poker Beans, right? Let them know. You know what I'm saying? How that project? Cause that ain't the real name. What's the real name for the Beans?
Anybody know the Beans? The real name is Liberty Square.
Liberty Square.
Liberty Square.
But how we get high? Cause when people outside of Miami, one of the first when they outside of Miami, one of the first things they scream is about the Poker Beans, and I know it's because of the first 48. This was like the beginning, the birthplace of the first 48, right?
Right.
But since I got the opportunity for those that's outside of Miami, how did Liberty Square become the Poker Bean Projects?
You know, those who fund the project gonna say, the green machines, the blueberries, and the Poker Bean, which is the orange project. So we're gonna come from the 15th for the original Poker Beaners. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of dudes out there, false advertising. This we're gonna take it back.
Right.
Poker Bean started as this. The 15th through 14th was the Poker Bean because of the color. 15th through 14th through 13. I mean, from 15 to 14 is blueberries.
Right.
All right. Now we're gonna get to the green machines.
Right.
And then the wall was it became orange too, which was the Poker Bean.
Okay.
But Poker Bean mean the struggle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody's seen a lot of cans, and in the project you're gonna see a lot of cans because it's survival. We eat a lot of Poker Bean, a lot of different ways, bro.
So it got the name for the Poker Bean can.
Right.
Cause I done heard it called a can too, right?
Right.
I remember back in the days, it wasn't just them little Poker Bean, it was just big ass Poker Bean cans, right? And it had that little white piece of pork in there. And I remember seeing a lot of them motherfucking cans, not only in the Poker Bean, but in all the projects, right? So growing up in the Poker Beans, right? Take me to a moment when you realize, damn. As a kid, when you realize, damn, we fucked up, we poor.
Our lights went off before, many people project lights went off. So project was but the Poker Bean was like this here. So we ran consistent course from Mary House, Sue House, made the box stands in the winter certain time of the night, 7 o'clock becoming real cold, 8 o'clock. So we ran, I knew it was real then, man. People had to use power from neighbors, man, and you put your clothes on, your clothesline, put clothes on clothesline certain time of the night, we come to get them. You know what I'm saying? The next day I'm fighting. Cause you got my clothes on.
I remember that, in the Poker Beans, right? In Scott Project, all the projects, the clotheslines be outside. So you mean to tell me y'all was jacking clothes off the line?
Hell yeah, man, it's a struggle, bro. It was real. So I ain't care if I took your outfit today. I'm willing to fight. And you catch me slipping, you gonna take my stuff out the clothes. You literally had to sit there, mama put the window up, or she come out there with a chair and wash her clothes, wash them clothes. Make sure nobody steal them. You know that.
And how old was you were born and raised in the Poker Bean? How old you was when you realized you was in the Poker Bean Project? How old? Take me to an age.
8 years old. I'm blooded in the bean. I went to Holmes Elementary.
Fact.
I went to Charles Drew. I went to Miami Northwestern.
You poker bean. You true poker bean.
True poker bean.
Let me know some of the cats that you growed up with around there that may still be here and that ain't here. It's original poker bean.
First, I wanna give a shout out to those boys who dead and gone out of Beans, man. They ain't even talk about them boys no more, man. Rest in peace to Trotty. Rest in peace to Bally and Bean. Cameron, Turk, O'Shawn.
Yeah, I remember that my dog, Sean and Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron.
Yeah.
Cameron was before his time.
Right.
Ron was before his time.
Yeah, before his time.
Yeah, Cameron before his time.
I think Cameron the first nigga I seen out the beam with some D's.
He did. He had that cream. First one came through with the D. The first one.
The first one came through with some D's.
First one.
Yeah, man. Shout out that boy was doing this thing, man.
Yeah, Cameron.
And what about Butterball?
Butternut.
Butternut. I call him Butterball.
Butternut. Man,
Butternut. Yeah.
Butternut was a beautiful guy. Butternut from the Blueberries.
yeah.
Butternut was a genuine guy, man. You know, he got killed on that 4-wheel on the Ave, man.
I remember that, man.
Butternut. Rest in peace to Nut, man. Again, man, I just want to acknowledge the true beaners, man, and I want to give those who pay homage, man. Again, Butternut was one, man. We lost some good ones.
Well, what kind of it was a time in the poker beans, like I don't know, like in the 90s, where it started like the beans were beefing with the beans. Like it kind of like I ain't never understood that, like, and I ain't trying to dig up no old bones, but that wasn't. I remember when like the old Hey days, the Pac Jam days, when like, you know, different hoods came, Largemont came out, Scott Price, the Village, you know what I mean? The Sub, you know, everybody met up right on 54 at that Pac Jam. The beans were locked in it. And then I heard about a time like in the mid 90s where it was like a division, 13th didn't fuck with 14th type shit.
But that was only periodically, you know what I'm saying? Like the beans always been close netted, like.
Yeah, that's what I ain't understand.
Bruh, it pained me when I found out the true reason why the young brothers was going through it in the party. It pained me.
Was you locked up or was you on the street when that was going?
I was locked up, but I was able to reach out to them, you know what I'm saying? A couple of my brothers, they know who they are, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
and a couple of my young dudes, they reached out to me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I asked that question like, why? Because the beans, we ain't never, man, it was more family, man. We ain't never, man, beef with 13 or 14, man. We ain't never understood that, man.
And I ain't know how they made it like that, being looking right at your op every day, right there, you know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy.
Like, this was family, man. Like, it pained me. So when I reached out, you know what I'm saying? Man, I want to give a rest in peace to Dola, man. You know what I'm saying? One of our realest youngster ever, Dola, man. Rest in peace.
Shout out to Dola, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I reached out to Lil Doe, man, and he told me the true story. You know what I'm saying? Why? You know what I'm saying? It was sad, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, all these beautiful souls, man, all these beautiful brothers, man, out in the project, man, dying by that.
Right.
We ain't never, man, we was family, man, so it still pained me, man, the separation from them young brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
you know what I know like pain me, and that's why I really like kind of bringing these segments to. It's a lot that we could have did. You know, a lot of situations that we could have did, and a lot of situations that we could have stopped and prevented, but we were fucked up. Right, so like you just saying, I know it hurt your heart that you wasn't out here to kind of mediate the end of that type of shit. But we gonna let bygone. I want to get to the fact that like let's go to a transition of you going to time. Well, you did some state time.
Yeah, I did state time. I went to Brevard. I was in juvie. I started stealing cars, man, messing with them towners, man, breaking the stores. You remember that?
Right, the Bird Eye Bandits.
You remember that?
Yeah. You were part of that?
Man, them boys come. They was a lot of beans, you know what I'm saying? They introduced us to that, man. Them towners did that, man.
Right.
So, you know, I
Fat Peggy and all that.
Yeah, I want to be little Wiz and them boys. I want to be fly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be fresh. So it was easy way of being fresh, backing them cars, running them cars in them stores.
Right, because you know, I was out during that time. They were going to get them cars straight for the motherfucking airport. Straight out the motherfucking, you know what I mean? And then what do you mean by running the cars in the store? They would get one rental car and hit the show window, boom, right? And that's how I go. And then everybody just rush in and grab.
You got two more cars already. Just load them in.
Just load them in.
And so, shoot, I
got to give me some of the Bird Down Bandits on here. I ain't know you was part of the Bird Down Bandits.
I was part of Bird Down Bandits. I was part of it.
You part of it?
Damn, yeah, 2 times for them talents, man. Them boys are residents.
Shout out to them talents. They definitely brought that to the table.
Yeah, that point talent did that. Talent did that.
Hey, but okay, you say you went to Brevard.
Yeah, I went to Brevard, man.
So you did some time on the 10th floor?
Yeah, I did time on the 10, man. Anybody ever did time on the 10, man, you know what I'm saying? Boy, it's different.
You remember the mama lines?
Did I?
You know about the mama lines?
Come on, man.
Your mama was never in one of them lines, though, huh?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? If a nigga mama was in the mama lines, that mean they ain't had no phone time.
They had no phone time.
Mama ain't heard from you.
No, yeah, that mama line, man. And it was real about that 10th floor, man. Like, you experienced 10th floor back then, man.
Right.
You become a different animal on that 10th floor.
Right.
There was some dogs on that 10th floor.
I'm gonna tell you my experience before I got 10th floor. If y'all don't know, for the viewers, that's the juvenile floor of Dade County Jail, right? When they bound you over, you done a serious charge where they felt like they want to sentence you as an adult. They will waive you over, even though you still a juvenile. They will send you to Dade County Jail, and they will put all us on the 10th floor. I remember when I had caught a charge and they wanted to direct file me and my co-defendant KK back then. You know, I was whooping ass in the hall. Niggas started sending me little kites, because a lot of niggas were going to the 10th floor, and because they couldn't make it, they gonna send them back to the hall.
Or they gonna send them to C-Wing.
Or send them to C-Wing.
Okay.
But some of them were coming back all the way to the hall because C-Wing got full. So they come back to the hall and they be like, boy, G, they waiting on you up there. Cause I had to knock a couple of heads off in juvenile. And I was like, shit, I'm gonna do my push-ups here too. You know what I mean? Niggas working off the bars, sending down, all niggas getting swole up in there. So you was at 10th floor.
Not to cut you off, man. When they direct filed, so we hearing about the 10, so everybody, you know, we hearing about the 10. So I'm in juvie, so I get direct file, so I go to the county.
Right.
So the old head, I'm in the cell waiting to go up. He see I got some 93 Air Maxes on.
Right.
So the old head like, boy, youngster, but they gonna get them up there. Man, look at my heart when they thump. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm in that motherfucker box, shout out box. I'm in that bitch, shout out box, cause I know them dogs up there.
Dogs up there.
You know what I'm saying? Them dogs up there. You a dog, but there's some more dogs up there.
Some wolves up there.
Some
bus, they fight to the bus side.
On that 10th floor, so now my heart like, damn, it's real now. Juvie a different story from that 10.
Right.
Night and day, yeah, we bumping it all the 10 in Juvie, but 10 different.
10 different.
It's phone time.
Ain't no breaking up in the 10.
You didn't fight that last room, you ain't get no phone time.
No.
I'm talking, you literally phone time, man. Can I get some phone time? Selling trades for phone time.
Right.
So that 10 was different, man. That 10, you make 10, you can make anything in the world.
Man, anywhere in the world, man.
You make anything in the world.
10-4 had us ready for the joint everywhere, man.
Damn real.
Nigga
10.
bumping. So what happened with the Air Maxes?
I still had them. So I went on up there and everybody hitting the window. Like, man, Ant, come over here. But up there, they niggas still trying to rock you to sleep, too.
Rock you to sleep, get you in that
space.
Yeah.
Get you in that cell and do whatever. But I was courageous, fearless at the same time, but I was scared, too.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck it, what it is, what it is.
The unknown.
Yeah, the unknown got me like, all right.
Unknown. Once you get in there, get a few phases.
Yeah, you good.
Season now.
You good.
You good.
So I was in room 2, so if I was in room 2, I hope
you had phone time.
I had phone time.
Yeah, phone time. So we go into the state, but you did your state time. How much in time you end up doing the state?
Brevard did 3 years, 3, and then I went to Century. Century shit.
I did some time in Century, way in the pan.
Yeah, we had weights when you was there?
Yeah, they had weights when I was there.
Yeah, they had a punching bag.
Yeah, they had everything there.
This old man that Carl
Coaster.
Carl Coaster.
I know Carl Coaster.
Carl Coaster.
For those, shout out to Pensacola, man. Carl Coaster used to train with Roy Jones' daddy.
I always preach Carl Coaster. I've been looking for that other man. They study and walk on his toes.
They walk on his toes.
Smoke cigarette in mouth.
Hey, quietly kept. Carl Coaster booty band.
Yeah, he was.
Carl Coaster, real booty band. Hey, listen, man. Knock your ass out and fuck you later.
Anyway, he about this small.
He about this small, but we got a mean set of hands, man.
That old man showed me how to use my foot. Man, he put me in that
Yeah. The little wooden plaque out there on right there by the weight pile.
Right by the weight pile.
I done trained on them, Coach.
So you know Carl.
I know Coach with the shoulder range, shoulder roll, he's all that.
I learned everything.
Yeah, Carl me, man.
Carl dog.
Me, man.
Carl dog.
Carl just had a special appetite.
Yeah, he liked them boys.
He liked them boys.
Carl liked them boys.
You know what I mean?
Carl liked them boys.
Go sit in car. You sit in car. You coming out of the car cell. Nigga, I don't know what's going down with it. You done been slick laid.
Car gonna keep me on a bag of buglers.
Yeah.
With a cigarette in my mouth, the bag of the buglers for, you know what I'm saying? He trying to trick something with the board.
Yeah,
But boy, he's a hell of a trainer.
He's a hell of a trainer, hell of a fighter, though, man. Pensacola had some fighters, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they did.
They had some fighters, man. Roy Jones and all them count. These boxing ass niggas.
I tell people about Park Carr, man. Park Carr, I
was 95. I was there with Carl Costa.
I was thankful to be there with him, man.
Yeah.
I was at 98 with him.
Hey, but well, I had done left you then.
Yeah, I was 98.
But so now we done did our state time, and I want to get on down through there because I bring these stories up because you got a lot of young cats, they watch my podcast. A lot of guys our age, they watch it, and I want to stay true to the message, right? You end up doing some state time, but you end up going to a big case. This one I want to get into, and you had to fight for your life, right? In the federal system, right? And that's when I already heard about you in the streets, but I really went to hearing your name in the feds. Hard. Take us to your Fed charge briefly. You ain't got to get into no hell of a detail, but your Fed charge and what got you there? What got you to go to the feds? How you went feds?
Members of a Miami-Dade crack cocaine distribution ring were so intent on getting drugs and money that they held a small child hostage last year and tortured a drug supplier with a hot iron, authorities said Wednesday. Federal prosecutors detailed the violence after indicting 33 people connected with two street-level drug rings alleged to have distributed 50 kilos of crack in Liberty City and Carroll City last year. 25 people were in custody Wednesday afternoon. They could spend the rest of their lives in federal prison if convicted of drug conspiracy charges. It's been a clean sweep of an entire group, said Marcos Daniel Jimenez, United States Attorney for South Florida. The indictments were the result of a joint investigation by the FBI, Miami Police, and Miami-Dade Police. 9 alleged gang members were named in an indictment, accusing them of resorting to kidnapping, extortion, and robbery. They were Gary G. Wilson, Derek Bull, Scott Anthony Antman Collins, Charles Wu Wooten, Harold H. Town Wiggins, Rossini W. Belizaire, Michael Mikey Hunt Roberts, Larry L. G. Green, and Gina G. Wiggins. And the double abduction prosecutor said 2 dealers planned to rob their alleged supplier Rudy Rude Boy Leaguer, who brought his 3-year-old goddaughter with him to a meeting last October at Collins' house in Miramar. After being beaten and tortured with a hot iron, Leaguer escaped by jumping out of a car trunk as he was being driven to another house in Miami-Dade. Prosecutors said the child, identified in the indictment by her initials ML, was released unharmed after being held overnight. 2 wiretaps were used during the investigation, said John Solomon, special agent in charge of the FBI's Miami field office. He added that agents had passed on intelligence about drug-related homicides to local authorities, seized about $40,000 and a 1999 Buick as part of the investigation.
Was up on the indictment in a poker beam. Up on the federal indictment, we ended up getting indicted. Man, I want to give a shout out to my co-defendant, Gary Wilson, man. He's still in there doing a life sentence, man. You're going to be home, G. Stay prayed up, inshallah, man. So I want to give a shout out to G, man. Poker Bean finest. So we get indicted. You know, I got one of the longest trials out of Miami, 31 days. I had a 10-year drug conspiracy, count 1. Count 2, I had Hobbs Act robbery. Count 3 was attempt to possess 5 keys or more. I got found not guilty of a 10-year drug conspiracy. I got found guilty of count 2 and 3 at one-day event. We kidnapped this dude. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly kidnapped this dude. Well, I did my time for it. Now, we kidnapped this rat. We didn't know he was a rat. Right. And he was working. And through the kidnapping, the feds had him bugged and everything. So, they kind of we had him in the garage, and I was lazy, supposed to burn him with an iron and cut his fingers off.
That's some torture shit. But let me ask you something. So you just said, I don't want to skip too far, you just said y'all kidnapped the informer.
Yeah.
And didn't know he was an informer.
We didn't know he was an informer.
But he was balling.
Yeah, he was balling.
He didn't look like an informer, he looked like just a baller.
Yeah.
So y'all thought y'all had a ball on your line the whole time, y'all got an agent.
We had an agent.
Oh my God, boy.
Yeah.
So everything is sweet, ain't sweet.
Nah.
Everything gold ain't everything shine ain't gold.
Nah.
All right, so you kidnapped. You already said you done time for you to admit this. So
right.
You were charged with kidnapping an informant, right?
Right.
And you just said you were found not guilty.
Oh.
That sounds like you went to trial.
Yeah, I don't know nothing else, Jig, bro. I'm going, man. I'm going, bro. I'm a warrior, dog. I'm a warrior, bro.
I'm a warrior.
Yeah, I know.
You making me feel a certain kind of way. I took my time. Nah, on some real shit. I'm a warrior, but you familiar with the federal?
The 99% rate.
Yeah, the federal 99. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
You is a motherfucking warrior.
Right.
Cause boy, with them odds, I was like, hey man, when they came to me, I was still under the state rule, get low and go.
Right.
It was a hard get low, cause you know the feds low is 10 or better.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anything 10 and less is like you won.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They offered me 20 years, and it was, well, like I said, it was hard. It was hard for me to It was hard for me to accept that, but what I was facing was life, and some more times. So I'm asking you, what you were facing?
I faced natural life.
Natural life,
Yeah.
and you still took them. You still took them to bat.
Right, but I wanted to plead out of count 2 and 3.
Right.
I told my lawyers I want to plead out of count 2 because seriously, I know I was gonna be. Suckers ain't deal with me like that. Suckers ain't deal with me. Different kind of niggas deal with me. I deal with robbers, killers. I deal with the abandoned dudes, the most forgotten ones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The ones that got one of the genuine hearts and real, but dudes won't never give us a chance. Those are the dudes I deal with. So I ended up getting found guilty of count 2 and 3, and I got sentenced to 25 years in the federal system.
Right.
I gave 5.5 back the righteous way. 3582 months.
A federal. 18 U.S.C. Section 3582 C1A motion is a request for compassionate release, allowing federal inmates to ask a court to reduce their sentence for extraordinary and compelling reasons, often medical, age, or family related, after first asking the Bureau of Prisons, BOP, and waiting 30 days or exhausting appeals. The First Step Act in 2018 allowed inmates to file these directly, making it a key way for early release, but courts must still find the release consistent with sentencing factors, 18 U.S.C. Section 3553A, and Sentencing Commission guidelines.
That's kept me with 17.
What that had to do with the Hobbs Act?
Yeah.
Because I remember when you mentioned that you was up under the Hobbs Act, that I remember they in the Hobbs Act it was a form of robbery, right?
Form of robbery.
That they considered wasn't an actual robbery no more, or whatever.
No.
It was like ghost dope type robbery, right? And I remember that, and I was hoping that I would have some damn Hobbs Act when that was coming out. Cause I remember that play.
But Obama looked out for us though when he came out with that. Obama did that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I thought I couldn't get it because I was in the prison wild and say like, man, you ain't gonna get it, you ain't wild. But man, you know what's so crazy? I paid all that money for all them lawyers in this world, man. And I gave man $150, man, file this motion, man. I got more time took off from that $150 than I ever paid on these appeals.
But you know, me and you was talking off camera, and you were mentioning that you went to trial, right? And I asked you, and I was like, damn, bro, that wasn't the answer that you gave me earlier. You gave me an answer that you went to trial. What the answer was you gave me earlier, though, when you was talking about when you went to trial? Cause I was like, man, you went to trial? And you were like, yeah, G. What you told me earlier?
My faith, bro. Like
that's the one I was looking for, boy, because you just admitted you gave a lawyer a bunch of money, right?
Like my faith, bro.
It gotta be the faith, because the feds don't care about no motherfucking money.
Faith, man. I just believe, my faith all my life. People look at me and judge me from the outside, you know what I'm saying, the clips of my life, but they don't know my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Jada, bro, like Jada Kiss, man. Jada Kiss like that, but dudes don't give him that, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I always feel like undervalued. I'm being honest, you know what I'm saying? Like I love my homeboys. Like when I love, bro. Like when I love you. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to love less, man. You know what I'm saying? So I felt, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't treated fairly. Even dudes try to scandalize me, man. Like, dog, that's one of the most painful things I ever had to do. Right. You know, like, I love my name, man. Dignity and my integrity is all I got. All I got. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got, bro. So I'm just here now, man. It's time to get the real. So let me ask you something. I mean, I see you getting emotional a little bit when that question. I can dig it because a nigga love the game. I mean, a nigga love the code, right? And I'm like you. I'm similar to you too, man. When I'm with you, I'm with you. My loyalty is everything, man. And you just said something made me think about
where we at in this culture right now, right? One of the biggest messages that I be putting out there on the streets to the young kids now is the game is dead. The part of the game that me and you came out the house knowing to be true was like, I'm gonna give you a prime example. In Miami, when the dude that served the bomb, we called him the bomb man.
Right.
And we called him a bond man. It ain't a bomb like blow up. It's a bond man because he was the one taking the most chances on the block.
On the block.
Right? So he was the one most likely to end up going to jail. But if he went to jail, his bond was gonna be posted.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If he had to be in there a little longer, his kids was gonna be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? It's like that part of the game ain't existing no more to where it done got so flawed out here, right? Hold up to me, it done got so, I'm going somewhere with this. It done got so flawed out here, and I know you agree with me. It done got so flawed out here where there's no loyalty amongst real street niggas, right? To where it done gave shape to a new form of rats. Like, I'm just the only best way to put it. Like, telling is cool, keeping it real is dumb. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense, bro. It's acceptable now. It's acceptable only when a nigga get a few dollars. Nigga get a few dollars, nigga like hoes. We gonna call it what it is. Nigga like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I go right now, man, tell on the world. But I got that bag, guess what a nigga gonna do? He ain't tell on me. Or they gonna follow.
Right.
They gonna follow, bro. I ain't gonna never, I don't give a fuck what you got. I don't give a fuck who you is. That's why niggas don't fuck with me now. Niggas said, I got a cousin cold-blooded rich on the streets of Miami. An agent, a DA agent. Any niggas know who he is. I put it out and I can speak on it.
Right.
But niggas brace them niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all right to be that, my nigga. It's all right for niggas to tell, cause that's my homeboy. But that shit, it's certain way, it deals certain, it's all right for him to tell, but it ain't all right for him to tell.
I done touched the nerve, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let me bring it down a little bit. Hold on, I understand you, cause you passionate about.
I've been one of them.
No. I feel you, cause you passionate about. Cause like we got niggas that dedicate their life to this code, man, right? And I'm glad I got that out you. I see the realness coming out to you, right? Let me ask you a question. You know, it's in this day and age, right? What kind of advice, like knowing what we knowing, right? Me and you, two OGs right here, two OGs just speaking. If we had a bunch of young men sitting in the room with us right now, and they active. They out here in the streets active. What kind of advice? I mean, what would what would be? I know what I'm telling them. What would be your advice to them about participating and being active in the streets right now?
Man, it ain't worth it, bro. Your freedom ain't worth it, man. I'm gonna tell you, like dealing with man, you could be my friend. You my friend on the streets, man, right? I only getting a glimpse of your life, Jig. I really don't know you. I may see you an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours out of the week. You really don't know me. You don't know my flaws. You don't know my hurt. You may assume my hurt. So my advice to those dudes, man, them young brothers out there, man, it ain't worth it, man. Be natural born leaders, man. And man, don't do nothing, man, that he ain't gonna do. Don't do nothing, man. That man he ain't gonna stand on. Because he gonna leave you there, man. He gonna leave you, bro. You know, he looking at y'all young YNs like replaceable. Them suckers are. You know what I'm saying? Cause they got the bag, they got the money. They got some money, so they gonna give you to go do something idiotic. Them suckers ain't even gonna do it. Do your homework on who you're around, man. I don't give a freak who he is. Do your homework on who you're around, man.
You do. Hey, let me ask you something, right? So you know, the culture now out here, right? It's like people, guys, they want to participate. Like that you saying guys ask somebody else to do something that they won't do, and then once they do it, they abandon them.
They abandon them.
They abandon them. And I get that. And that's why I be trying to tell. But let's do some math right now, right? You know, you got. It's hard to kind of tell. We just talked about the poker beans. We just talked about the poverty. Shit ain't changed. It's still hoods. It's still projects. Poverty is still there. Somebody's still sharing electricity. How can you deter that young boy, right? Young cats. How can you deter them away from an easy play? Here's a play right here. There's 100,000 right here to be made, right? Or here's 60,000, 20,000 I can make in a day, right? And I ain't got to do nothing but serve this person, right? How can you offset that with some information or some guidance to say, hey man, you know, this is the way that I do it. And I just want to know if you agree or you got another version of how you'll put this. I look at the math. It's it's $100,000 play right here, or there's $20-something thousand I can make every day. But knowing the atmosphere that you just said, y'all went at informant. And he looked like he was the plug, right? They offering up the little young cats. So my advice to the young cats is, man, get a trade. Longevity in a trade. It's a lot of work out here that all the things that you're trying to get, right? You could require within a length of time, and you could own it and not have to worry about going to nobody's prison. What's your thoughts on that, the math part of it?
I agree with the math part all day, bro. I just know it ain't me now knowing that it wasn't worth it, bro. Like, it's too much out here now, man, to get money like the legal way.
Right.
Like trades, engineering, they gain away now, man. You know, they gain away schooling, man, educating yourself, man, on your craft, whatever your craft may be.
Right.
One thing about this young generation, they wise, man, before their time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gifted, especially when it comes to education and computer wise.
Hey, okay, I'm gonna hear a gear on you, right? I think they understand the reason I got you here today, right? When I was talking about the Fed time. You went to trial, right? I want to get this out. I want to make sure this get out in the interview when I had you here. Your name, I was in the Fed. I just did 16 years in the Feds. I was in different spots from you. And if I left a spot like Atlanta, I would hear your name and they'll say, boy, Antman had the car. Antman had everybody on paperwork time. Antman was running dudes up. Like, what made you become that man, like running niggas up in prisons? And give us a story, like give me something out the Feds where you got to a spot and you had to clean it up.
Okay. I'm gonna go to Coleman 1, then I'm gonna go to Atlanta, right?
All right, go to Coleman 1 first.
So when I first went to Coleman 1, Coleman 1 was that spot. We had, you know what I'm saying, 2 times with my homie Eddie Gardner, you know what I'm saying? Right. Coleman was that spot. So when I get to Coleman, some sucker wanna come inquire me about my paperwork. At this time, I'm like, the old heads know how to show my paperwork, so the old heads, and they know. So, but there's rules in the Feds too. So I go ask the old head, because this dude kind of rubbed me the wrong way, like, hey, I need to see your paperwork. I'm like, man, I said, who this nigga is? He's like, man, he ain't nobody, Ant. So I said, all right. So I go holler at the old head. I said, I'm gonna crush that boy. He said, you got the green light. So I know he gonna come, he gonna ask about that paperwork. I had my paperwork, I'm sitting up on the hood. And Coleman 1, we got back in the old Coleman 1, you can sit up on a shack, shoot dice and everything.
Right.
So I know I'm gonna trick him. I'm gonna know he gonna come holler at me. I'm sitting on the bench, I'm sitting up on the chair. He come, hey, Black, you got a paperwork? I said, yeah, I got it. I hit him with that left hook. When I hit him with that left hook, it was over. I stuffed that paperwork in his mouth. From that day on,
you just took off on the man?
I took off on him and put my paperwork in his mouth. I'm setting an example.
But I'm asking you why you just took off on from asking you
because he had no rule. I already let those know that who I need to know that my
was he from Miami who you did this to?
I don't know what that nigga was for. If he was from Miami,
then why he checking you about your? Come on. I think I'm missing something in the story right now. No, why he decided to ask you about your paperwork? Was you his celly?
Fuck no, I wasn't that nigga celly.
You supposed to hit that nigga in the mouth.
Nah, he one of them niggas, when a nigga new nigga off the bus, he one of them suckers portraying something that he ain't. But he had the wrong new nigga. Right. And I want to make example because all my life niggas, oh, that's a pretty boy, and he ain't about. Nigga, I'm finna make example. I want to make example because once I make example, they gonna know he ain't. Don't play with that boy, and they ain't gonna know that boy paperwork legit. I ain't never. Anthony Collins' name ain't never been in the nigga paperwork. So you knocked the nigga out with the left and put the paper right in his mouth. Right in his mouth.
That's some cold shit.
Right in the true story. Right in his mouth.
Nigga ate your paperwork.
Right in his mouth.
Fast.
So now I'm moving around the system, and I see all my little homies. I got little homies from around the globe, the whole Florida. You know what I'm saying? I'm repping for the whole Florida. You know, you got the gang members, you know what I'm saying, trying to get on board knives and drugs. I tell you ain't got to get that, man. Go to the education department. They want to holler at you, come holler at me. So I rubbed some niggas the wrong way, but I wrote it for the right cause. So this is how I became that voice in each spot. Because I'm standing for right. I'm standing for them young niggas who ain't trying to be in that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas making them do jump out there, go stab them nigga for what? Ain't gonna give them a commissary bag, ain't gonna do nothing for them. Ain't gonna send them a stamp or nothing in the hole. You know what I'm saying? So I want to deal with the bullies. Yeah, I'm dealing with the bullies. I was a bully equalizer in the federal system. I wasn't in the meet. I was in USPs. So when I get to Atlanta, this is when I left Big Sandy with Atlanta.
You was in Big Sandy too?
Was I?
Tell about Big Sandy, man. Cause Big Sandy is one. If y'all don't know, man, when you talk about federal prisons, right? Pens, Big Sandy is one of the top most violent federal prisons in Florida. I mean, in the United States of America.
I leave McCurry, another bloody spot. I go to Big Sandy. So now I know I'm at this spot, Big Sandy, that spot. So you know, you hear about this, you hear Big Sandy is that spot.
Kentucky.
Yeah. Inez, Kentucky. So when I get to Big Sandy, there's 25 dudes on the bus. Bro, when I look back out of R&D, and number 3 niggas on left. Everybody else checking in. These niggas supposed to be, so I hear all the stories on the bus. oh, nigga ain't gonna check me. Man, listen, when you got an R&D, them boys checked in with 3 niggas got off that bus. Me, a Chico, and one more dude.
Out of 25 niggas, ain't but 3 niggas. I heard it been like that too. Like the COs will tell you, man, like if you ain't right, man, don't go on this conference.
And I don't give a fuck who you is, you still gonna show your paperwork because you got dudes who could leave. I could be a solid nigga. My paperwork could be solid the first 10 years of this bid. But year 11, I'd have left. And when it told on Dick, Tom, and Harry.
I heard a story, right? I don't know if you want to get. I don't go ahead. I want to make sure you get this out.
Go ahead.
I heard a story, right? Because your name was ringing in the joint, man. Your name was ringing in the feds. I heard a story, man, and I want to ask you. This ain't no messy shit. I don't want to come off messy. But I heard a story, man, where you was on the compound with Big Meech.
I was.
Big Meech from Detroit.
Yeah, I was.
You mind talking about that?
I mean, yeah, I was on the yard with the Meech. We used to holler, I used to fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't come on here to bash him, but Meech left. You know, I'm on paperwork, nigga.
Right.
I'm still gonna be on paperwork, bro.
Where y'all was at together?
We was at Jessup. I was too wild for Jessup. I'm coming out of cold, man.
So that's a Jessup medium?
Yeah, and it was mixed up with the hot niggas and meat, you know what I'm saying? So Jessup was a cupcake camp, for real.
Right.
We gonna call it what it is.
Right.
Niggas who paperwork ain't right, niggas who fucked up, niggas sit at Jessup, dog. That cupcake Jessup. But me coming out of cold and one of Jessup, and niggas are testifying on me, hot niggas, so I'm on, nigga, you hot. I'm robbing them, I'm knocking niggas out, going in their drawers, let me get their weed, let me get all that, doing that.
Right.
So I'm on some other shit, yeah, I'm mad.
Right.
I'm mad. So Meech was there, you know what I'm saying? We holler, you know, we fuck with each other on spurt, you know what I'm saying? He leave. And for the record, man, we had a whole bunch of sucker niggas putting this BMF. She didn't even know this nigga putting BMF everywhere, all on their backs, the next niggas from Florida and all.
So let me ask you something, right? Being at Jessup, right, with Big Meech, right? Jessup is a South car, a South yard.
Right.
It's more Florida.
Majority of Florida.
Georgia.
Yeah, Florida and Georgia.
So at this particular time, you know, and shout out to
Georgia too, man.
Big Meech got along with a lot of Miami niggas, a lot of Florida niggas, right?
Right.
You took a particular I guess to say, if it's safe to say, like an attitude to the fact that you niggas ain't got no money with Meech, but you put BMF on your back.
Yeah, I just did it because what a nigga doing for you? Like, nigga, I ain't branding myself for no nigga. Nigga, who this nigga is? I ain't branding myself for no nigga. Ain't a nigga who ain't certified. Nigga, you don't even know a nigga. You just hype. Niggas is celebrity hype, whatever you want to call it. You niggas is hype. You don't even know a nigga. Them niggas did that now. They was branding themselves. Niggas from all over the globe. Met the nigga 2-3 weeks.
Cause I had seen, I wasn't at the same spot with Meech, but we get the Don Divas and we'll see, and I would see the BMF jewelry that they were making it with the leather,
right,
the leather bands, and they were like they were putting Meech might have been putting them down though. You could get put down if you were there with the CEO or the head man, and he say, hey, it's just kind of corny. A nigga be 30, 40 years and get ready to get put down.
I mean,
I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
I mean, dudes like to be led, bro. You know, them suckers like to be led. And when dude came on that yard, man, he did, the nigga put all that shit on him, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, I just holler at the nigga till he left.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And when the nigga leave, come back and
who else?
But,
you like that gotta be, because I remember
Bert was there with me.
No. Shout out to Bert. No, I'm just talking about throughout your prison sentence, right? Shout out to the real famous convertible Bert, man. You know that's my homie, man, all day. But being in the system, who all else like kind of some names that you ran into in your time in prison? Like, give me a few names that maybe everybody know about.
Man, where you want me to start at?
You can start anywhere.
I want to give a shout out to Trav, my homies. My homies, the boogeyman. I want to give a shout out to him. I want to give a shout out to
Legendary boogeyman,
I'm gonna
Big
give a shout out
Trav.
to man, Daniel's Finest, man, Eddie Gardner, man, one of the legendary, you know what I'm saying? Want to give a shout out to BG too, man. You ragged motherfucker. Yeah, bitch, you need to get at me too, motherfucker, you know, but yeah.
What you said with BG?
Oh man, BG was at Beaumont and McCurry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he rapping? Or what BG was doing when you were around?
BG was doing BG, man. You know what I'm saying?
BG looking good right now.
BG look real good.
BG done snapped the goals out his mind.
BG look real good. He look healthy, man. I'm proud of him too, man.
Hot boy back revamped. He had I like the track that he dropped when he came home. That motherfucker what do you say?
Oh, Christopher.
No, I'm trying to remember that track he had dropped. The Get Back a Motherfucker. Get Back is a motherfucker.
He had dropped that when he came home.
When he came home.
Right.
That Get Back was a motherfucker, man. Shout out to that though. Nah, but I was actually, I ain't gonna bullshit you, man. Everywhere I went, people were like, oh, you know your homeboy Antman? I was like, yeah, man, I know Antman. You know, we ain't never got no money together, but I know Antman stand-up dude, you know what I'm saying? I done heard nothing but solid shit about him, man. Boy, Antman, you gotta have that paperwork. That's all I kept hearing. Every time I hear your name, I heard paperwork.
Right.
I mean, like
I did a paperwork party at Atlanta. First nigga ever did a whole paperwork party at Atlanta. Nigga, you hard, I don't give a fuck where you're from, you got to go. I did a real paperwork party. And then they put the police on me, right? That's what they do. They put a police, it's an SIS nigga named Monroe. Gangster.
I heard about him, Monroe. I know about Monroe.
Gangster.
You going to get all the phones. I was at Atlanta too.
Gangster.
Yeah.
So when I first get to Atlanta, he come in with a stack of forms. Cause I had something word, man, tell all them niggas out of Florida, nigga, that's paperwork check. I'm saying, I want paperwork check. I want paperwork check. So he sent the note back like, yeah, Antman, I got all these cop box on here. Anybody been in the feds know what cops out mean? Niggas write notes on it.
Dropping the cop.
So he came in there with all the stack of them. Like, I got a whole bunch of them on you. He said, but I love men like you. He said, do your thing. So I was a green light, like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, hardcore press now.
I'm like, damn, boy, we ain't going to the hole for this. I ran it, you know what I'm saying? I got me about 2 dudes on my line and we cleaned it up. Like, nigga put that paperwork on the table. If they ain't want to put it, they gonna get crushed. I'm a frontline general. I ain't sending no nigga. I'm on front line.
That's fact.
And, but it opened up a lot of doors for me in Atlanta, man. Atlanta was good to me. Even the CO, man, Atlanta was amazing for me.
Hey, but you know, man, I supposed to told you this when you first sat down, right? Welcome home, Antman.
Appreciate it.
Welcome home, champ. Welcome home, like all you. And you know, when I say that meaning that, you know, a lot of cats when they go through the feds, they sacrifice a part of their manhood, man, with them 5K ones and Rule 30. They say there's only 2 kind of niggas in the feds, right?
Yeah.
They say those, you heard it, those who told and those who wish they told. But you and me sitting here saying that it's a core of real niggas in the feds, man, that's hold it down, that stood solid. You know, the OG got stopped snitching on his arm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, paperwork. Yeah. Paperwork real solid. You a man of fate. I'm a man of faith, man. I'm Muslim. I pray 5 times a day, man. I like to say, man, you know, it wasn't for the Most High. I wouldn't believe that I would have made it through my federal system. Cause like the feds is there to break men. They done broke a lot of men, a lot of real men, a lot of dudes that stood. And since we've been talking about this culture, we've been talking about this rap, we talking about a lot of different things. A clip come out of my head, right? You know, we from Miami, so we know we love. I done watched Scarface maybe 1 million times, and I remember that scene right in Scarface where when Face Tony and the rat went over to see Sosa and they went to go make a deal, right? I'm trying to remember the rat nigga name was the same one that crossed Tony, right? Yep. They went to go meet Sosa, and Sosa had did his homework. Sosa had done got the phone call and found out that Buddy had done told him to do way in the 80s. And fast forward to the little clip, y'all go watch it. Maybe it's time to watch Scarface again. But this is how sweet the game was. Dude was doing their homework on you. Dude was checking on you before they dealt with you, right? And he ended up dropping that boy from the helicopter.
Yeah, I'm sure did.
Right there. But when he did it, he spared Face because he seen that realness in Face, right? And he told Face something. He said, and Face looked up, say, Face, man, I never liked that rat.
Yeah, I'm sure did.
As far as I'm concerned, you know, he had set me and my homeboy up. You know what I'm saying? So Sosa was like, man, you know, and this is a lesson to a lot of young cats. Sosa was like, when you're guilty about association, being in line with niggas that you ain't done your homework on, right? You ain't fact check. These niggas coming home from the feds. These niggas, know what I'm saying, they getting right back into, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, they ain't trying to tell you that the game is dead. They getting right back into the, you know what I mean? Them the niggas y'all need to be worried about. Niggas that done motherfucking came home and they back active like ain't shit going on, like motherfucking the feds ain't snatching niggas' souls out of, right? Tony told that nigga, look social in the eye, he said, man, I ain't got but two things, my word and my motherfucking balls. And I don't break no for nobody. You ain't broke your shit for nobody, boy. You know what I'm saying? And solid niggas like you and myself, man, you know what I mean? It's our responsibility to give these young cats, man, you know what I'm saying? Some real guidance out here, man. So that's why I had you on the platform. How life been after prison, man? You know, how things going for you? What's your life looking like after all them years being gone?
I'm blessed. First of all, I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm great, man, and God has opened up doors for me, man. I'm in love with cooking, man. I'm in love with fighting. So the gym, you know, I'm still got beautiful things with that. But I have a beautiful family, man. Got a shout out to my wife, man, LaShawn Collins, man.
Yeah, I seen her come here with you tonight,
shout
man.
Shout out to my best friend, Jump. Shout out to my uncle, man. Shout out to
you got a little support system in the building tonight.
Those who opened this up for me, man. You know, I just want to thank you, man. But before, I just want to say to my young brothers, man, those who heard about me, don't know me, man, get to know me, man. I'm authentic, bro. I'm blunt. I'm straight up, man. But I'm allergic to fuck niggas, man. I'm allergic to pussy niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, I love genuine people, man. I love real, man. So, man, it's an honor, Jig, man. And you've been doing your thing, man. I saw you grow from the bottom, bro. And dudes reaching out to me, man, you know what I'm saying, come on their platforms. You know, we spoke on this some months ago.
Right.
But I truly believe, man, it's only God time and Allah time for everything, man.
Right.
And I thank you, man, for your support. Thank you for your platform. Thank you for the things you're doing with them kids out there in the community, man.
And you know, shout out, I appreciate it, man. I humbly accept that, man. Right. But, you know, I bring your type of story and I bring Big Trav story and I bring a lot of, because Miami, we had a void in Miami that took a place, like a lot of real solid guys. I don't know exactly when it happened, but I know it happened kind of like all at once. I don't know if it was like the late 90s or some shit. It was like a lot of guidance, a lot of realness was taken out the city, man. But there's a lot coming back right now, you know what I mean? And a lot these young boys, man, you know, these YNs that we like to refer to, them our kids.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Them the ones that we left without the guidance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they looking towards us to come home and act our age. You know what I'm saying? They looking for us to come home and be OGs, be on. You know what I'm saying? They one thing though, I know, like I put on my book, a real Miami OG, when you say that shit, it's gonna be tested.
You tested.
You know what I'm saying? Miami ain't gonna OG no motherfucker anybody. Young niggas down in Miami ain't gonna call you on with respect or OG unless you really that nigga.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't tooting my own horn, but I know the level of respect and the type of people that I sit next down on my platform gonna really be that nigga.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna create a space and present it to the young people and my peers that believe in me like you believe in me. Like you say, it's a lot of people reached out to you, want your story.
Right.
And we could have went deep. We could have went really deep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We could really expose a lot of cats. Right. But I don't see no.
But ain't got the energy for that, man.
No. I don't see no benefit in it.
Nah.
Cause no. After a while, fake. It's exposed like that jury you got on right now. If it was fake, after a while, that shit gonna turn. It gonna tarnish. And you know it gonna speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got to do that.
Right.
I ain't got to tell no nigga down to build myself up.
That's right, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a faithful man. I believe it's time, and I keep telling my young cats and my young followers in Miami, man, that the tide's gonna turn. As long as we sit at this table, you know what I'm saying? The tide's gonna turn to where the real is gonna really stand out. Right. And I don't mind being, you know, the minority.
That's right. At all.
If I gotta be like them.
At all.
I don't want to be like them.
I ain't gonna never be like them, bro. That shit does something to me, man.
I can't do it,
I
man.
can't do it. I won't never do it, man. Like, it's easy to be solid, bro. That shit easy.
All I gotta do be yourself.
Be you.
Be you.
And that's what's wrong with people nowadays. They ain't trying to be them, man. Listen, bro, anybody know me, man. Everybody gonna laugh. They know me, man. I'm an emotional warrior, but I show my emotions. So I'm prideless. I know who I am.
I seen you get emotional.
I know I'm confident in man. I'm confident in my wife. I ain't got shit to prove to him. Shit to prove to him. Play. Play with those I love. Play.
Yeah.
Play or let me feel threat. Let me get scared. Oh, let me get scared. Let me get scared. Let me get scared. Nigga, I'm still jump out them bushes.
Right.
Let me get scared. But that's what I'm saying. I don't want no issues. I'm cool.
Leave
I
me
want to
alone.
be peaceful, man.
Leave me alone.
I want to give to these people, man. I want to give to these kids. I want to tell them the real.
I wonder why dudes do that, right?
I want to tell them the real.
I want to know. I wonder why dudes. I call them. They had that gangster mouth with a 911 hand, like the nigga that you had to knock out and put the paperwork in his mouth. Like you know you ain't built like that. Why the fuck you worrying about my paperwork? No, I wonder why dudes do that shit, man.
You know why we don't know? You know why we can't never figure that out? Why dudes do that?
Cause we ain't down. We can't do it.
We ain't down.
Like a motherfucker ask me why a motherfucker snitch.
I don't know. Man, why the nigga did? I he did some sucker shit like that. I don't know. Like
I can't explain no sucker shit.
I can't explain it because it ain't in me. Like when a sucker do sucker shit,
I can't
explain it.
Right.
It's suspected, my nigga. When niggas,
but I can explain it. If you condone that shit, you a sucker
you more
too.
guilty than what it is.
If you condone sucker shit, you a sucker too.
Damn real, niggas condoning it, man. Niggas have a pass for certain niggas. Again, niggas have a pass for certain niggas. Anthony, for the record, I just want to tell my YNs, my nigga. Boy, look, you ain't gonna never find my name on a nigga paperwork. Anthony Collins, go look it up, public records. Now do the same about the messages, my nigga. Like them niggas like parakeets, man. Niggas like parakeet repeat what they hear. Go on facts, my nigga. Don't never go on a nigga here. If I tell you something, don't believe me, go look into it. Go look into it, my nigga. Do your research,
like Sosa did.
Yeah, like Sosa did. Don't because. Okay, I'm gonna use me for example, bro. I'm gonna use me for example. I'm gonna go a little deep right quick. I ain't gonna use nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I could have been a rat, right? Came home, got some money. Ain't even had to get no money just cause nigga my body of work gonna speak this spoke for itself. Niggas still gonna follow me because of my name, my nigga. That name. Nah, do your homework on that name too. Because that name niggas' name become tarnished sometime along their journey, my nigga, behind that wall. So when they come home, they still got this name that they going on, and dudes glorifying these names. They ain't all of these names, you know what I'm saying? If some dudes got some names, had some names, and nigga in all of it. But don't let them names blind you, you know what I'm saying? Go deep, do your homework. It's easy, it's public record, bro. It's public record, man. Do your homework on that's it. Better go a little deeper too because we got the three-way parties now.
Yeah.
But that's for another story.
That's for another story. Hey, man, I ain't gonna hold you, Antman, man. You know, I appreciate you coming out. Like you said, man, I take it an honor for you to chose What They Do podcast to be one to tell your story partially.
Right.
You're a documentary.
Right.
Really, you know, to get to layers and layers and layers of the journey of Antman, right? And what all you got going on, but I'm proud of you, man. I see the lovely support system that you got, your wife. Right. I see you on your TikTok, and you know you actually be on there with me. We be having a good time out here with social media, and it feel good. It's easy to stay out here, but I want to just give you a word of encouragement, man. Don't let nobody bring that beast at you. Don't. If you still stay out their way.
It's tameable now.
It's tameable now.
You know
what I mean? You say you got your kennel, you raising dogs, you doing stuff. Do what people, we need to be out. They need us out here. I'm gonna close this chapter out, man. It's been a pleasure. Like I've been telling y'all, I'm gonna bring you these true crime stories, these real, stand-up guys. But what I would not bring you is a fake one. You know what I'm saying? The day I brought you one of the real ones out the Poker Beans legend, that boy Antman. One of the ones that like this in the streets and in behind the walls, in the trenches. You know what I mean? His name carry weight, like I told you, and like he just told you. Do your homework. Check him out, man. And you'll see, man. Just like you did on the OG. Do your homework, man. They know what's some real ones on this What They Do podcast, man. Shout out to the family, man. I love them, man. Mom, I love you. All day long, man. Y'all keep it locked, man. Y'all know where to get this at, man. This your boy OG Gigavelli. Wrapped it up with another one, boy. My main man, Antman.
Love, bro.
Love. Let's get a picture.
Dade County street nigga, I'ma hold it down. 5120 each one I break down. Supply my whole hood, visions to supply the town. I'm talking about Palm Beach, Broward County, back down south. Vato get them pounds. JG Wentworth, I need that money now. Same day we get them in, same day we move them